answers to these questions in this reading. How did the Germans find out the names of the Danish Jews? And why would Anna Marie and Ellen need to pretend that they are sisters? How sad the king must be. Anna Marie had heard Mama say to Papa when they read the news. How proud, Papa had replied. It had made Anna Marie feel sad and proud too, to picture the tall, aging king, perhaps with tears in his blue eyes as he looked at the remains of his small navy, which now lay submerged and broken in the harbour. I don't want to play any more, Ellen, she said suddenly, and put her paper doll on the table. I have to go home anyway, Ellen said. I have to help Mama with the house cleaning. Thursday is our New Year. Did you know that? Why is it yours? Asked Kirsty. Isn't it our New Year too? No, it's the Jewish New Year. That's just for us. But if you want, Kirsty, you can come that night and watch Mama light the candles. Anna Marie and Kirsty had often been invited to watch Mrs. Rosen light the Sabbath candles on Friday evenings. She covered her head with a cloth and said a special prayer in Hebrew as she did so. Anna Marie always stood very quietly, awed to watch. Even Kirsty, usually such a chatterbox, was always still at that time. They didn't understand the words or the meaning, but they could feel what a special time it was for the Rosens. Yes, Kirsty agreed happily. I'll come and watch your Mama light the candles, and I'll wear my new black shoes. But this time was to be different. Leaving for school on Thursday with her sister, Anna Marie saw the Rosens walking to the synagogue early in the morning, dressed in their best clothes. She waved to Ellen, who waved happily back. Lucky Ellen, Anna Marie said to Kirsty. She doesn't have to go to school today. But she probably has to sit very still, like we do in church, Kirsty pointed out. That's no fun. That afternoon, Mrs. Rosen knocked at their door, but didn't come inside. Instead, she spoke for a long time in a hurried, tense voice to Anna Marie's mother in the hall. When Mama turned, her face was worried, but her voice was cheerful. Girls, she said, we have a nice surprise. Tonight, Ellen will be coming to stay overnight and to be our guest for a few days. It isn't often we have a visitor. Kirsty clapped her hands in delight. But Mama, Anna Marie said in dismay, it's their New Year. They were going to have a celebration at home. Ellen told me that her mother managed to get a chicken someplace and she was going to roast it. Their first roast chicken in a year or more. Their plans have changed, Mama said briskly. Mr. and Mrs. Rosen had been called away to visit some relatives, so Ellen will stay with us. Now let's get busy and put clean sheets on your bed. Kirsty, you may sleep with Mama and Papa tonight, and we'll let the big girls giggle together by themselves. Kirsty pouted, and it was clear that she was about to argue. Mama will tell you a special story tonight, her mother said. One just for you. About a king? Kirsty asked dubiously. About a king, if you wish, Mama replied. All right then, but there must be a queen too, Kirsty said. Though Mrs. Rosen had sent her chicken to the Johansons and Mama made a lovely dinner large enough for second helpings all around, it was not an evening of laughter and talk. Ellen was silent at dinner. She looked frightened. Mama and Papa tried to speak of cheerful things, but it was clear that they were worried, and made Anna Marie worry too. Only Kirsty was unaware of the quiet tension in the room. Swinging her feet in their newly blackened and shiny shoes, she chattered and giggled during dinner. Early bedtime tonight, little one, Mama announced after the dishes were washed. We need extra time for the long story I promised about the king and the queen. She disappeared with Kirsty into the bedroom. What's happening? Anna Marie asked when she and Ellen were alone with Papa in the living room. Something's wrong. What is it? Papa's face was troubled. I wish that I could protect you children from this knowledge, he said quietly. Ellen, you already know. Now we must tell Anna Marie. He turned to her and stroked her hair with a gentle hand. This morning, at the synagogue, the rabbi told his congregation that the Nazis has taken the synagogue's list of all the Jews, where they live, what their names are. Of course, the Rosens were on that list, along with many others. Why? Why did they want those names? They planned to arrest all the Danish Jews. They planned to take them away. And we have been told that they may come tonight. I don't understand. Take them where? The father shook his head. We don't know where, and we don't really know why. They call it relocation. We don't even know what that means. We only know that it is wrong and it is dangerous and we must help. Anna Marie was stunned. She looked at Ellen and saw that her best friend was crying silently. Where are Ellen's parents? We must help them too. We couldn't take all three of them. If the Germans came to search our apartment, it would be clear that the Rosens were here. One person we can hide, not three. So Peter has helped Ellen's parents to go elsewhere. We don't know where. Ellen doesn't know either, but they are they are safe. Ellen sobbed aloud and put her face in her hands. Papa put his arms around her. They are safe, Ellen. I promise you that. You will see them again quite soon. Can you try hard to believe my promise? Ellen hesitated, nodded, and wiped her eyes with her hand. But Papa, Anna Marie said, looking around the small apartment with its few pieces of furniture, the fat stuffed sofa, the table and the chairs, the small bookcase against the wall. You said that we would hide her. How do we do that? Where can she hide? Papa smiled. That part is easy. It will be as your mamma said. You two will sleep together in your bed and you may giggle and talk and tell secrets to each other. And if anyone comes, Ellen interrupted him. Who might come? Will it be soldiers, like the ones on the corners? Anna Marie remembered how terrified Ellen had looked the day when that soldier had questioned them on the corner. I really don't think anyone will, but it will never hurt to be prepared. If anyone should come, even soldiers, you two will be sisters. You are together so much, it will be easy for you to pretend that you are sisters. He rose and walked to the window. He pulled the lace curtain aside and looked down into the street. Outside, it was beginning to grow dark. Soon they would have to draw the black curtains that all Danes had on their windows. The entire city had to be completely darkened at night. In a nearby tree, a bird was singing, otherwise it was quiet. It was the last night of September. Go now and get your nightgowns. It will be a long night. Anna Marie and Ellen got to their feet. Papa suddenly crossed the room and put his arms around both of them. He kissed the top of each head, Anna Marie's blonde one, which reached to his shoulders, and Ellen's dark hair, the thick curls braided, as always, into pigtails. Don't be frightened, he said to them softly. Once I had 3 daughters. Tonight I am proud to have 3 daughters again. Did you find the answers to these questions? How did the Germans find out the names of the Danish Jews? They went to a Jewish synagogue and asked them for a list of all their members. Okay? Number 2, why would Anna Marie and Ellen need to pretend that they are sisters? because they are going to hide Ellen in their house so the Germans can't find the Jews yet. The Jews, sorry, not yet.